here I am in Norfolk, a bit further north than Norwich, about 10 miles south of Cromer, which is on the Norfolk coast. Anyway, that's where I'm staying. Glade, very nice. Going for a walk, so let's see what we can find. One thing that's evident straight away is how quiet the roads are. And it's 6:15, so you know the Norwich rush hour must have been in full swing, and you'd think this would be a rat run, wouldn't you? So, what you can see here, I don't know whether Gunton Arms is a pub or not, but there's the Gunton Hall, that's it, and I think I've read somewhere that they're like private residences. Let's have a quick look. This land is private. Right, okay. Yeah, it's a wonderful place. Oh, I wonder where that drive leads to. It's, got to say the vegetation around here looks a little bit sort of Amazonian. Yeah, so we come off the sort of B road that ran past the campsite while I was starting my walk. Gone down a little side turning now, and it's, you know, the scenery's changing in a nice way. Lovely horse over there. Yeah, I mean, I've just come out of that. It almost seemed like a primeval forest. Yeah, I've expected a wild boar to jump out of a hedge and have me for breakfast. But it's so quiet. Yeah, I must admit, you know, since I did started more walking in the countryside, yeah, I wasn't a newcomer to it, but I did more during lockdown, and I thought that was a car coming, and I just, it just recharges your batteries. It's all the stresses and strains of life just evaporate, and I just love it here. Not the one for, you know, detail or the names of things or whatever. It's like getting into a warm bath of nature. I'm beginning to sound like Alan Partridge now. Yes, Alan's warm bath. GoPro stop recording. Well, didn't get it on film, but as you can see, this road's quite narrow. I just had a car approach me, and well, I've had several. You had to sort of just back into the hedge and sort of wave them on, really. It's good manners. Anyway, as he was passing, it was a chap, a middle-aged chap with his Jack Russell dog. Sort of just as he passed, he bowed down the window. I wonder what he was going to say. He just said, "How are you? Are you alright?" Sort of just passed by. I don't know whether he thought I was someone else he knew, but maybe it's just, you know, country people are more friendly. That's what I like to think, anyway. Right, so to put everything into perspective, regarding this little walk. Well, there's Cromer, about 10 miles from where I am. That's my campsite. Nearest sort of village or town is Hamworth. Anyway, so I came out of here, went along here, saw Gunton Park, that was that sort of stately home. Came down here, I think. No, came down here, Suffield. I'm down here somewhere now, but I've now encountered the main road to Cromer, and I don't want to go down there, so I think that really determines the rest of this walk now as to where I'm going, because I'm going back to the campsite, getting a bit hungry. 45 minutes I've been out now, so yeah, so that's it really. GoPro stopped recording. Fortunately, I didn't find the Gunton Arms in my walk. Anyway, next best thing. Cheers. Lovely. Good morning, day. It's 5 o'clock on a campsite in Norfolk. Greeted by a wonderful Norfolk dawn chorus. Did you hear it? That was the camp cockerel. Every camp should have a camp cockerel. I think it should be obligatory. Anyway, I've got to whisper, because one thing you learn about camping is that sound really travels. Day 2. It's sunny outside. Trying to arouse myself to see what saunter route I'm going to do. Plenty to choose on, probably spot for choice actually. Anyway, we're going to see a bit of the sea, probably Cromer today. 5 to 10, I get going. Doing a quiet lanes route to Cromer from the campsite. Hey, it is quiet. It was. Looking in the direction of Cromer. It's getting hotter now. It's probably about 27, 28 degrees. But the good thing is when you're cycling at a reasonable pace, you have a bit of a breeze, so it's not too bad. It's lovely wildflowers here. I hope that's seen now. But yeah. Filming down here was a bit tricky. Right, Morrising Cromer. I was here about 5 years ago. Then the weather was pretty poor in September. Glorious weather today, as I keep saying. descent now. Descent into Cromer. This is Cromer. Right, coming out of Cromer. Short stay really, there's far too many people there. Highlight was, well, there were so many places to have fish and chips and all that queues. You know, I walked a bit further out of town and had a sandwich and a canine cafe, and the one side of the menu is things just for dogs. Now, I must admit, before I noticed that, doggy sausage seemed quite appealing. And then the human menu was on the other side. So I settled for a tuna, mayonnaise anyway. Filled the gap. Yeah, so after coming down the hill to Cromer, and now I've got to bloody well come up. So that's what I'm doing now. Over and out. Now arrived at Wells by the Sea, which you see down the road there at the end. It's well, again, summer holidays are on, so it's quite busy, but not over busy. Mind you, I haven't been to the beach yet, which is where I'm heading now. What is it? What is it? Right, and you caught these this morning? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So I'm just doing a bit of narrative.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah. And well, you just, how do you catch them? Do you just use a hook, or is it a bait on there, or?
So we normally use this big net,
Yeah.
and we have sort of bait in a bag inside the net. So
Okay.
once it hits the bottom, they sort of climb in, and then we
Yeah.
can hoist it up.
Sounds really easy to me. So what sort of bait do you use?
At the moment we're using cod, but I think bacon's the best bait.
Do you want to pull it up and you can film it pulling it out?
Yes, that'd be good. Yeah, just trying. Okay, is it sort of similar to fishing in that, you know, the similar sort of feeling you get? You know, you're out in the open and.
Yeah, it's just really relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I haven't been to the sea or the coast since last September, and that lovely smell of ozone hits you straight away. It just calms you. It's beautiful. Anyway, this journey to the beach from Wells town centre, it must be about a mile getting there. Tide's out, you can see the tide's out at the moment, so probably tide was in, a bit more of a sight. Got company. Well, got to it's like a lagoon really. really. I'll show you what it's like after walking about a mile along this tributary towards the coast. I'm still not at the coast, but it looks like this. And you can see that most of the lemmings are over that side, I guess. And it seems like people are actually doing their water activities in their lagoon part. I prefer the quieter part, which is me and the seagulls. But, yeah, it's got a very nice offshore breeze. Very, very pleasant. It looks a bit desert islandish over there, doesn't it? Very sort of like palm looking trees. They're obviously not palm trees, but yeah, so I think that's the lifeboat along. Maybe they're testing it. Yeah, so this is about as far as you can see the beach at Worthing Sea. You don't feel like there's too many people here. There are a lot of people, but there's so much space you can lose yourself, and that gets a thumbs up from me. I didn't quite catch that one. Let's do another one. Cheers, thanks. Lovely, thank you.